Hello and welcome to Crew 42's coverage of the 2023 River City Open presented by Great Lakes Disc and Discraft. We are at Brewer Park today for our FPO lead card coverage. This is round 3, back 9, so we will have a champion at the end of today. Looking at our scores.
Sandi has 1 over Lindsay right now, and Chantel is just a few back from them. Alisha's struggling a little bit on the front 9. Hopefully she can get it together for the back 9 and find some birdies out there.
Yeah. Now this is definitely a close race because there's a lot that can happen on this back 9.
There is definitely
lots of strokes out there, especially late.
Hole 10, par 3, 340-foot uphill shot here. The really only danger on this one is your tee shot, just trying to get under the branches, which just kind of makes it difficult to throw something low enough to get under those branches, but then high enough to get up the hill as far as you can. That's all you're trying to do, and then get up and down for your par. If you're lucky, you can get close enough and have a shot for birdie. Chantel will start us off.
A little short. Looks like she threw that one just a little bit nose up.
Yeah.
It's hard to get this one, so you gotta throw it under the tree, but then you gotta also throw it uphill. This one, high string out a little bit, but she gets a good amount up that hill.
Yep, looks like she's gonna be outside circle 2 maybe, or just right in it. Lindsay looks like she let that one go a little early.
Yeah, stays in the fairway, but just a little low.
Alisha gets quite a bit up there. Yeah, Lindsay's was pretty short. Leaves her approach a little long, but she's still inside the circle.
Yeah, makes it most of the way up there.
Good approach from Alisha.
Here comes Sandi with her approach. That one just a little short, but not too bad. And here comes Chantel. Long birdie look. Ooh. Oh, looks good.
Great run from where she was.
Ooh, and just low there from Sandi.
Lindsay's comebacker for the par. Yeah,
Good
putt.
conversion there.
Alisha tapping in her par. Sandi with the unfortunate bogey. She just left her up shot just a little short. And Chantel with the 2.5. That was a great run.
I only wish that those could count on the actual scorecard. All right.
Good effort.
Yes. Hole 11, 336 feet. This one's very downhill. 2 main plays. You can either lay up just short by that drop zone tee box there, or it's not really tee box, just a little cement area, or trying to get all the way past those 2 big mando trees. I would guess that most of the ladies here are going to be going for it, but it's a tricky one to get.
Looks like Chantel is, maybe it was like a half go. It looked like she had a putter in her hand, so she was just trying to get it safely down there.
And good conversion there from the last couple of rounds. If I remember right, I think she pulled it a couple of times. So keeping that one low and in the fairway.
Yep. Lindsay
This
just
is
hanging this one out
good.
wide, and trusting it to come back.
Might have gotten caught up in that bush. She might be a little trapped behind there. This has got to check up fast, and it.
Oh, she's gonna be down there by
I think she
where
made
Lindsay's.
it through. I might have seen a skip. I'm not
Did it?
sure. We will see later about that. What her footing's like.
Sandi looks like she's just laying it up.
Yeah.
Kind of a short layup and a little off to the side there.
Yeah, that might be her play though, to give herself some distance from those bushes.
Yep, and she can just have
'Cause
a
now
nice
she's
easy
got an
hyzer.
easy-
Good approach from Sandi.
Yeah.
Oh, Lindsay.
Ooh. Showing off that flexibility.
Yeah.
Looks like she's probably forced to just pitch out here. Oh no, she can see all the way to the basket.
Great
That was
out
a great
from
out
there.
from there.
Alisha, a little better look, but not much better.
Also gets that one out. No, nothing bad about conceding the par here. We had no birdies on the day. Oh, I forgot she still had to putt. I'm sorry, everybody.
Chantel put in a good effort for that one, though. Just a little wide. Everybody will just clean up their pars here. It's definitely one of those holes, though. You're happy with par. Birdies are not easy for this
Nope.
hole.
But it's also, it takes some work to bogey.
It
I mean,
does.
if you go B, it can definitely happen.
Hole 12, par 3, 380 feet. This is another one that's just wide open that you want to pump one down there. Most people are going to be trying to land just past that tree and on the hill there. Longer arm throwers, though, are definitely going to be trying to get it in the circle to have a 2 look.
Yeah.
Chantel, this is going to get a little bit of turn
Looks
to get around that
good.
tree. Yeah, that would be a great
Yeah.
position there. Lindsay, this is the more common angle that people will come in. They'll kind of come in a little wider so that they avoid that tree.
Yep.
Hers was a little too wide, but she can still get up and down from there. Alisha, this is looking great.
Yeah, getting that straight flight and then crashing at the end. Filters a little bit towards that tree, but still has an open look around it.
Sandi, hoping this one turns over a little bit. It does not. But she'll be okay over there.
Yeah.
A little short.
She's left herself some work here. But cleans it up.
Yep, that was a great approach.
It is worth noting, I believe Lindsay and Sandi are currently tied right now at +6. So as we come down the stretch, they're at +6 and Chantel at +8. So everyone's still pretty close there.
Chantel looks like she's going to be running this one.
Oh,
Good
and why would she
effort.
not run them?
Good
They're
effort.
looking so good right now. Ooh.
Oh. That was high and
little too
wide out
much
of her
on that
hand, and
one,
she knew
yeah.
it right away. Good comebacker.
There. Great conversion.
Alisha having a little bit of an off day. She is an amazing putter, but when you get off, sometimes it's hard to get back on.
It is very tricky.
Oh, Lindsay also missing her short putt. Sandy will tap in her
Making sure
par.
that one's in.
Chantel for par.
So Sandy currently has the lead, but only by 1 stroke, and she's at +6, Lindsay at +7, and with Chantel right behind them at +8.
They're
so
all right
still
there.
very close. Here we are on hole 13, 362 feet. The bush, this first bush and this upcoming bush here on the left are both OB. Most people are just trying to get as far as they can and give themselves a close-up shot so they don't have a difficult putt in this elevated basket. Most people are not too worried if they finish out right in that medium grass. It is safe and it can line up very well. This looks like is an aggressive play. Okay, I wondered how much height she had given it. It might have gone towards that OB bush, but stay safe.
Sandy having to throw the turnover, but it looks good. A little short. Lindsay leaves that one low.
Yeah. Thankfully stays in bounds, but she'll have a tricky save from there to get all the way to the basket.
Oh boy.
Alisha looks like another kind of aggressive play, but she'll check up nicely in the middle there. Lindsay's got some work to do.
And that's
Short.
yeah, that's definitely not where you want to be, but she was also kind of in a tricky spot to get all the way to the basket.
Yep, she's going to be circle's edge
That's
there
gonna
at
be
the elevated basket. That'll be a little tricky.
And Sandy leaving that one a little wide too for the elevated basket. They'll have some nervy putts there. This one can so quickly spiral if you don't have the confidence.
Yes. Alisha safely laying that
Yeah,
one up.
right there.
Real close. Chantel, it looks like she's just laying that one up. I honestly wasn't sure for a second. I was like, is she really going to run this one? Lindsay not wanting
Lindsay
any of
running
it.
that one up.
I don't blame her.
Yep. Yeah, if you don't know that it's going in, it's not even worth running it
Yep.
because it just turns into so many strokes. Ooh.
Sandy leaving that one low. Good par from
Good
Alisha.
par there.
Par for Chantel. And the unfortunate bogeys for Sandy and Lindsay.
All right, so Sandy still got the lead, but only by 1 stroke with Lindsay and Chantel right behind her at +8. Nobody's really pulling away with this one.
Since 2015, Great Lakes Disc has been supporting players at all levels, from local leagues and events to professional disc golfers on the Disc Golf Pro Tour. Visit GreatLakesDisc.com to learn more.
Hole 14, par 3, 461 feet. This one, you mainly want to just try your best to stay straight as you can down the fairway. Left can get really dicey. Either you can land in those bushes on the edge there, or even if you're too far left, you're not going to have a view of the basket. Right, you can get caught up in the trees. So anything really straight down the fairway is really what you're looking for. This is looking pretty good from Chantel. Gets a good, nice turn out of it.
Yeah, looks good.
Catches a little of those branches, but she's going to be in a great spot there. Alisha, I think she was expecting that one to flip up on her.
Yeah, that one just kind of stayed on a little baby hyzer angle. Gets caught up, but makes it at least past the past that bush, so she'll have a look at the basket.
Sandi, this is looking nice and straight.
Looks
Hyzering out a
good.
little early. Oh, she's good.
Yeah, in that open grass.
Those trees on the left hand or the right hand side catch a lot of discs that
Oh,
turn
yeah.
over. Lindsay's looks like she might be heading right for him.
Yep.
Oh, and unfortunately, at least she's on the good side of the
That's
tree and not
true,
behind
yep.
it.
Yeah, she'll at least be able to have an open look for the basket. Alicia, another one that's a little early.
Yeah, that looked a little early out of her hand, a little fluffed.
She might be stuck in that little creek. That one has some hard footing.
Lindsay also kind of have to do a weird stance
Yeah,
here.
forced to a patent pending.
Sandi just pitching one up there. Great approach
Great
from
control
her.
right there.
Chantel with the best drive of the group. Gives it a running jump putt. Good
It's
for her.
right there.
That was a good effort. Not sure if she was running that one. I honestly can't tell.
I know, her runs are looking so good.
They are. Lindsay's definitely going for this one.
Yes!
What a great putt. Great par save.
We get another replay. Oh, a crew view.
Oh, I like the crew view. This is looking... That was a great putt.
Yes. And that thing was just online the entire way.
That had to feel good. Chantel in the background celebrating.
I think everyone was celebrating that one. That was awesome.
Yes. Great job, Lindsay.
Now Alisha with her comebacker.
Yeah, good putt, Alisha.
Yeah.
This is Sandi's par.
Good cleanup there.
Chantel's par.
All right, here we are on hole 15, 325 feet. I would call this one of the more gettables holes on the back nine. This one, most people are trying to throw a wide turnover or something that, even if it just goes straight, because anywhere out in this open area is okay to get an open putt at the basket. You really just don't want to get into the shul early. Anything in that rough is too much. It's bad.
It is bad.
There's a couple of like makeshift gaps you can figure out, but it is not good.
Oh, that looked like a little early release out of Chantel. Yeah, it gets caught up in that tree. Sandi, the lefty, this is a good lefty hole,
Definitely.
but she deserves it after the several righty holes we've
Oh,
had.
yes.
Hangs it a little wide, but she'll be looking at the basket from there.
And let's see what Lindsay can get from here. This looks good. Is it turning too much? No,
No.
that is gorgeous.
Great shot. I think that's the best shot we've seen all weekend.
Definitely. Circle's edge looks like, but that is, she'll have an open and a close putt from there. Sometimes talking is so hard. This looks like a good angle, but just a little short. Yeah, it gets caught up early.
Two-turned.
Doesn't go in too deep, though.
Yeah, she'll be right on the edge there. That was a good approach from Chantel.
Yeah.
A little short, but she can make that.
Alisha forced to a wide forehand. Gets a little ground play right towards the basket. Great recovery from her.
Yeah, that was a great approach.
Sandi gets a little caught up in that. It's not too hard to putt from there, but it can just sometimes make it weird when you've got all of those little pokey branches in your arm swing.
Lindsay for birdie. Yes.
Cash, the only birdie on the entire weekend. Amazing job for this hole, yes.
That's awesome. Let's go.
Yeah.
Good putt from Chantel. Yeah, Sandy's going to kind of have a straddle out here from where hers landed. No problem for her, though. Good par from Alisha.
She taps in. Now moving on to hole 16. Or wait, this one is 356 feet. It's hard to get out of this gap, but you really just kind of want to throw something open. Anything that gets out here is very doable to get your par from. Some people will get some good circle 2 looks if they really crank one out there, but it can be kind of tricky to really get a good birdie look on this one. It's just out of range for most people.
Yep, and the 356 is slightly uphill too, so it definitely is a little challenging to get all the way up there.
Well, that one was close to hitting one of those early trees.
That was. But she gets out there safely. She made it quite a ways up there too. Tell safely out in the gap.
A lot of height on this one, but she makes, good distance from there. The way she's running lately, she'll definitely have a good run from there.
Yeah, I think she's going to run it. Sandi.
She has such good control on her runs where she's still running them, but they're so safe that she can really run from regardless of where she is.
Yeah, they
she knows
usually
it'll
land
end close.
safely. Alisha is also safely out of the gap. Right
Lots
there.
of distance there.
Yeah, that was way up there.
There you go.
Good approach
Right
from
up.
Sandi. Right in the bullseye.
Also a par from there, good upshot. Chantel would definitely running this one. Oh, just low.
Yeah, a little low, little right.
Yeah, she knows she's got to start making, hopefully, some of those. She is at +8 right now with Sandi and Lindsay tied for +7. So we ooh. Oh, good run there from Alisha. Yeah, great drive. So we've definitely got still a race going on for that top. Nobody really backing out of it and no one taking charge.
Yeah, with 2 holes left to play. It is still
3
anybody's
people
game.
within 1 stroke. This
Yeah.
could go any way.
Easy, safe pars for these ladies.
All right, and now onto hole 17, par 4, 605 feet. 2 plays on this one. You can either hang it way out to the left of these trees and sometimes play like some skips or something off the road. Wonder if we'll see Sandy do that with her lefty. Otherwise, most people try to get to the right of these trees and then play on that sort of fairway. If you go way off to the right, there is some OB long grass, but otherwise you're really just kind of trying to avoid the road on this one.
Lindsay, this is looking like a great shot.
Yeah, it gets
Very
all the way
well
past
played.
those trees into that open gap.
That's way down there.
That
That's
is-
a great drive.
Yes. And this looks good too. Just
Yeah.
make it through. Yeah.
She is up there
Oh,
with Lindsay.
crushed. That is way up there. This one can be very tricky for the righties to get all the way out there. Let's see what Sandy does. No, she's also playing to that other fairway. Maybe? I'm not quite sure which side she's trying to stay on. She kind of has both options there right
She
now.
does, yep. Alisha, that looks a little low and a
little
little
low.
too turn.
Yeah, this one's tricky because the trees have very low hanging branches, but then there's also a little slight hill going up towards the trees. So it can be hard to get one like where she does there, just perfectly piercing the two. That is pushing towards OB.
Oh, no.
And even though that is not technically in the long grass, it is following along that line. So she might have to take that back pretty early.
Yeah.
I don't know where she quite went out.
That's unfortunate, too, because she got a lot of distance out
Yeah.
of that shot.
Sandy showing us the left side gap. And great control there to not even come close to going towards the road. Lindsay's showing the right gap. And
Yeah.
skips all the way around the tree right at circle's edge
That was a great
for a
shot.
birdie putt on this hole.
Yeah. Chantel is way down there.
This hole averaging .79 over par is the second hardest hole of the day. So to have a birdie opportunity on this one, it's big strokes.
Chantel got super close
Yeah.
to the OB there. I think that tree probably
That tree
slowed
probably
it down.
saved it.
Great
Great
approach from
touch.
Alisha.
Awesome recovery after that OB stroke. Ooh, little run there from Sandy, trying to maybe get some strokes. Gets an unfortunate kick to the edge of circle, but thankfully stays out of those bushes behind.
A little high from Chantel for her birdie putt.
Lindsay for her birdie.
Oh, just short.
Yeah. No birdies on the day for this one. It's too hard.
It is.
There's
It's
just-
very hard.
There's a lot of danger, and there's a lot of I would say there's a lot of like weird things where you can just get a little bit of an awkward lie. That makes it hard to get. Good comebacker there.
Yeah, par feels good on this hole. Alisha with the unfortunate bogey after going OB.
Yeah.
Lindsay taking her
Good
time just to
save.
make sure she gets that one in there. And with Sandy taking the bogey, that's going to put Lindsay at solo first place for now. And her and Chantel are tied.
Yes. Only one stroke. Yeah, just one stroke back at +8.
Hole 18 is a par 5, 786 feet. The bushes on the left-hand side here are all OB, and then the road that runs along the whole fairway is also OB. This one you're just going to try to stay safe, pump one out as far as you can on your drive and your second shot, and then for your third shot, get as close as you can. The sidewalk behind the basket is also OB, so there's a lot of danger on this hole.
Big time.
Lindsay up first for our final hole. This is looking like a
Looks
great
good
drive.
and gets all the way through the little trees.
She's in great position there. She's not pinched off by one of those trees. She's not anywhere near the OB.
And today's conditions have looked a lot calmer than the other days. I'm not quite seeing as much trees moving around.
Yeah, I believe it was a lot less windier today.
Yeah. I'm not getting that invisible headwind anymore.
Yeah. Sandy just piping one up the middle. Heiser's out a little off on her, but she should still be able to get up and down. This is looking great from Alisha.
Yeah, it looks real good. Way out in the open. Sandy having to line something up here. Looks like she's going around these trees. And she's going all the
She's
way
going
around the
wide.
bushes. She's pushing towards the road, but that looks like a great spot. She might have that tree in front of her in the way for her next shot, but it looks real good so far. Lindsay, ooh, barely catches those branches, but gets past them. She'll have an open look there to hopefully get her birdie opportunity from there.
Alisha, this is looking great from her. Bonnie thinks so too.
Thank you.
Oh, and she's getting
That would've
aggressive
been called a
there.
donut hole in
She's
two.
way down there
Yeah.
for her second shot. That was a great shot.
Eagle opportunity?
It could be. I bet she runs it.
Oh, yeah.
Chantel also getting one way down there. Heading towards the road. Oh, but checks
Ooh,
up just
barely
in time.
checks up.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that one will make your heart stop for a second.
Definitely. Sandy's really hoping to put this one close.
Yeah, a little awkward behind that tree. Good approach. She'll have a long
Okay,
run from
that's
there.
going to be a long putt, though, for her birdie, and she would have to make that one. Lindsay hoping to put this one close. And
yes.
that is gorgeous. It's going to be tough to beat that.
It is going to be tough.
That may have just sealed the tournament for her.
I think it might have.
She would have to miss that one, and Chantel and Sandy would both have to make, or one of them would have to make it in order to push to a playoff. Great eagle run there for Alisha.
Chantel looks like she's going to give this one a run for her eagle.
Ah,
Oh, it's just stay up.
Wow, one thing.
That was a great run. Honestly, I think if that tree wasn't there, I think that had
it would
a
have been
good
close,
chance.
yeah.
Oh, Sandy, no.
so close.
So close. Looking up for
All right.
Chantel's disc.
So she's still got a chance, I believe, to make this one.
And this will be for her birdie.
Good punch.
Yes.
Great putt.
All right, so now the pressure is on Lindsay.
So Lindsay has to make this. Alicia's going to be up first. I think this is for her birdie. Yeah. Great job.
Good end to round. She had some unfortunate errors, especially in the putting green, but was able to finish strong.
Lindsay for the birdie and for the win.
Doing her full routine here.
Yes.
Yes, she does it. Coming out on top. Great job. Hole 18 playing as our easiest hole on the back nine, averaging only .14 over par with 4 birdies.
And we just saw,
We saw
three
two.
of them.
Yeah, we saw 3 of them.
Great job. Congrats to Lindsay. She has been working her butt off. this
Introducing
year.
your 2023 River City Open FPO champion, Lindsay Messner.
Shay there introducing everyone. Awesome job.
Great job, Lindsay.
And really, it's been a great weekend, I would say, for everyone. Everyone had their couple of struggle holes, but was able to also find some glory moments.
Yes. And then Chantel with that birdie at the end secures solo second, and Sandi will take third. Alicia's struggling a little bit, drops down, but still great event for her.
Yeah, today's conditions, I would say, definitely played a lot easier. Everybody getting some better scores today than for the other rounds.
Yes.
So thank you for joining us all weekend. We hope to see you for some future events. Make sure to join the Patreon, like, subscribe. And thanks for joining us for this round.
Thanks, guys.